Concentration feels simple on the surface. We describe it as staying focused, but inside the brain, it is a complex biological miracle. Imagine trying to conduct a symphony in a crowded marketplace. Thousands of signals, sounds, emotions, and memories all compete for your attention at once. Our brains weren't originally designed for modern focus. For most of history, survival actually depended on being easily distracted by your surroundings. An ancestor searching for food needed to hear the rustle in the bush. Deep focus on berries could mean missing a nearby predator. Today, we ask the brain to do the opposite. We sit still, stare at screens, and ignore the world for hours at a time. This is why concentration is so exhausting. It is not the default setting. It's an active process that burns a massive amount of energy. While the brain is only 2% of your body weight, it consumes 20% of your daily oxygen and glucose. During intense focus, the brain is like a city during rush hour. Neurons fire rapidly, and specific regions work overtime to maintain clarity. At the center of this is the prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, located right behind your forehead. It helps you plan, resist impulses, and ignore distractions. But like any leader, this region tires quickly after making too many decisions. Think of the brain as a puppy. A puppy naturally chases every sound or smell. Training it to stay requires patience and repetition. The mind chases novelty because novelty once meant survival. Today, that novelty comes in the form of a notification or a short video. Dopamine fuels this. It isn't just about pleasure. It's a motivation system that tells the brain, pay attention, this might be important. Social media exploits this by offering unpredictable rewards. Like a slot machine, the brain becomes hooked on the possibility of a hit. Deep concentration, however, relies on delayed rewards. Solving problems or learning skills doesn't provide that immediate dopamine spike. This is why starting work feels so hard. The brain resists at first, but eventually it warms up like a car engine. When we reach deep concentration, we enter a flow state. This is where challenge and skill are perfectly balanced. In flow, the brain's internal conflict vanishes. Musicians merge with their instruments, and athletes lose awareness of time passing. If a task is too easy, we get bored. If it's too hard, we feel anxiety. Focus lives in that narrow space in between. Research shows that attention is a trainable skill. Meditation, for example, can physically alter the brain structure over time. This is neuroplasticity. By repeatedly choosing where to place our attention, we strengthen the neural systems that control our focus. However, modern life often trains the opposite: distraction. Every interruption steals more than just a few seconds of our time. Studies found that after a distraction, it takes over 23 minutes to fully return to the original task. Imagine concentration as building a sandcastle. Every interruption is like a wave crashing into it, forcing you to start over. Multitasking is often a myth. The brain doesn't do two complex things at once. It just switches between them at a high cost. Sleep also plays a critical role. Without it, the prefrontal cortex weakens, leaving you impulsive and unable to filter information. Stress is another enemy. High cortisol levels shift the brain into survival mode, prioritizing threats over deep work. Interestingly, nature can restore us. Natural environments replenish mental energy without demanding constant decisions. A walk in the woods holds attention gently. It allows the nervous system to relax and the brain to stabilize. Our social nature also affects focus. Rejection or conflict can dominate our attention because the brain treats social threats as survival threats. As we age, our focus changes. While young brains are naturally distractible, older brains often gain emotional regulation and stability. Technology is reshaping our attention on a massive scale. We have more information than ever, but less focus to absorb it. Deep reading activates imagination and empathy, but rapid digital consumption trains the brain to scan and skim instead. Ultimately, your attention shapes your reality. Whatever you repeatedly focus on is what grows in your mental garden. Curiosity is a powerful ally. It activates dopamine naturally, making focus feel effortless instead of forced. But don't fear mind wandering. Daydreaming supports creativity, allowing the brain to build connections it misses during intense work. The healthiest mind resembles breathing, a rhythm of intense focus followed by periods of relaxed wandering. In moments of true focus, internal noise quiets. You feel more present, more alive, and less fragmented. Instead of asking why you can't focus, ask what environment and rhythm your brain needs to thrive naturally. Thanks for watching. If you found this insight into your brain helpful, please subscribe for more.